Okay, it is 2:46 p.m. on Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. Alright, well, this is my last makeup tutorial of me being 21, so yeah, tomorrow I'll be 22. It feels so weird. So tonight I'm going to chow down on some candy. Super healthy, I know, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, 21, or I might just watch movies until I turn 22. I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm gonna start my day watching Back to the Future, so I don't really care. I mean, it's already almost 3 o'clock, so I'm just now officially waking up, so yeah. And I had pizza for breakfast, which is not usual for me, but whatever. We're just not gonna go into much detail now. Okay, so I felt like doing makeup today, and I bought a mascara that I had when I was a child. And I think a lot of people had this growing up, because this is like one of like the original favorite mascaras. I just bought this today, like an hour ago. I'm not even kidding. It was literally bought 1 hour ago at Family Dollar with this candy. It was the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. It's the one that conditions as it thickens, and it's just the new and improved formula. I haven't had this in a long time, so we're gonna give this one a shot today. We're just gonna open it. And I'm not actually gonna get rid of it this time. I'm actually gonna keep it because I always end up wanting to buy it again when I do. This is the color 101 Very Black. I remember using this one a lot when I was a kid, but I also used other brands as well. Let's see the condition of the wand and stuff, because I want to make sure before I start using it it's not in bad condition. Okay, and it does have a slight smell to it now, but that's okay. I can put up with that. And this used to be one of my favorites as a kid, but it is still one of my favorites now. I just don't buy it as much anymore. I mean, don't necessarily need to. I mean, look. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay to have that much stuff. Unless it dries out really quick. So just be careful. Make sure you put your lids back on your mascaras and your eyeliners very tight, kids. Please. Today I'm in an extra good mood for some reason. I guess because for the first time in a while I am not depressed before I turn a different age. I mean, used to, birthdays in my family were a big deal, and they still kind of are, but a few years ago we had to officially move from South Carolina to up here, and I'm not going to go much into detail on that. Because that will depress me, and I just don't want to be depressed today. I just want to kick back, relax, watch some movies, eat junk food, and relax. I was going to do laundry today, but I'm not even going to do that, even though I just stick the stuff in the machine and the machine does it for me. I know it sounds super lazy. Let me sound lazy, okay? Just for today at least. Then tomorrow or after tomorrow, I have to go back to normality. Okay, so I'm just getting out my foundation and concealer because we have to do all that first. I think today I'm going to use this as a blush, if I can get it to be dark enough. My nephew is signing up for the Marine Corps today. I'm also very proud of him because I actually did not think he would make it this far, because I thought he would get scared and, you know, bow out at the last moment. But no, his, I don't know what they're called, I guess instructor's coming over today in exactly 15 minutes. So I should really hurry up with the getting ready thing. But I felt like, hey, I'm going to do a video today. Because basically 2 major changes are coming. I am officially not going to be 21 tomorrow, and he is officially starting the rest of his life today. Like, there is no bowing out, he says. Or he feels that way, but I'm assuming that there is a way he could bow out if he really wanted to. I don't really know that much about the military. I just know that he doesn't want to bow out. Okay, now, for concealer today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match in the shade N123. I've been using this one quite frequently, but I didn't wear any makeup yesterday, so I looked pretty bad most of the day yesterday. I didn't feel that great, but today I do. This new pill I'm on to prevent anxiety attacks and seizures and headaches and all that stuff really does not play around with my body. I have to eat when I'm on it, and I have to take it every single day. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I will faint or something if I don't, and I know because one day I accidentally skipped it. I accidentally grabbed another pill in place of it, thinking it was that pill, and I ended up passing out in the middle of Walmart, and it was just not a good thing. So it's a good thing I wasn't alone that day. So I refilled my 30-day planner with the help of my mom, and I stuck the pill bottle in my purse with some spare ones in it as an in case. I forget to do that again because I'm still new to taking it, so therefore I'm still not used to it being in my system yet. I just started taking it officially like a month ago or 2 weeks ago, something like that. And I have noticed some side effects are the dizziness, loss of appetite, and getting sick a lot. I told somebody I talk to every day that, and she thought I had the coronavirus, and I'm like, no, it would have already shown up because it's been like 2 or 3 weeks. I would have already been in the hospital. And she's like, well, then clearly you don't have it. And I was like, yeah, clearly. I think today we're going to use some actual eye makeup products that I don't use hardly ever anymore. Hold on, let me pick that up. Oh boy. Except for like the Maybelline Great Lash, because I haven't, like I said, I just haven't had this in a year. I stupidly sold the other one. What happened was I laid my mascara on the couch and I guess it fell into something. And I didn't even intend for it to do that. Alright, now for the foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Luminous, Healthy Luminous Makeup with the Octinoxate Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 20 in the shade Cool. C3 Creamy Natural. I chose this color because I wanted it to be able to match me all summer, because I know we haven't been getting a lot of summertime sun here, but it's going to be pretty warm, for me anyways, pretty warm tomorrow, and then the next few days is going to be in the 80s. Finally, we're getting warm weather here. It's been quite cold for May here. I'm using my least favorite foundation brush, but I'm actually just wanting to get rid of this brush because my hands hurt like hell when I use this brush. I'm sorry for cussing. But I did say in a previous video that sometimes when I'm excited, I cuss. Or when I'm in a bad mood, I cuss. So I'm sorry if that offends you. Please don't be offended. And don't report me because I do not need to lose this account. I'm going to try and do this without the mirror, but I don't even know if I have the mirror handy, come to think of it. I probably should. Okay, it is handy. Okay. I do want to put it on my lap in case I do need to grab it, though. This is my favorite mirror. It is just starting to break. I would show you, but it would blind you, probably. Let me put this out of my way. My hair was washed yesterday. I know it looks crappy right now. Maybe I should do this in the mirror because I am blind. I'm going to try and not get so close to the mirror though, because this foundation actually does look really good on me. I remember using this one all the time as a little girl. I loved this stuff. And I don't know why, for the life of me, I ever sold it. I should never have sold it. I mean, I guess because I was getting into the higher end cosmetics that I had to do away with all drugstore stuff. Also, sorry about the slight drool. But I guess it doesn't, just because you get into something a little bit more expensive doesn't mean you can't have multiple favorites, you know, like, you can't have a variety, you know. It says you can't have favorites. I don't think I got hardly any on that side. I hate to add more because this is a darker shade than my normal skin tone, if you can't really tell. Oh, I'll probably add some from my forehead to down here, because it feels like it's a little, not too much down there. It's actually one of my favorite ones because I used to use it all the time as a kid, and it reminds me of home. It doesn't have much of a smell to it, but I can smell something from it, and it's probably off the brush, because this brush is the one I've been using for the last like 3 weeks. I washed all of my foundation brushes, and since this is my least favorite one, it used to be my favorite, but then I grew to not like the handle because they're so tiny that it's not my favorite one anymore. I might actually just keep it for when we travel, like clean it up again, even though that took me like 30 minutes to wash this big son of a bitch, sorry for cussing, again. And I might just put it in the back of my case for like traveling, or put it in one of my caboodles cases, because that's the cases I'll be using for traveling. I have 3 caboodles cases right now. I'm actually going to try and work on getting rid of at least one, because I don't need 3. I could use the money more than I could use 3. And I don't need all this makeup I have, but I will be keeping a variety, because you know what? I've decided you only live once. You may as well enjoy your life while you have it, you know, because you can't take anything to heaven with you, or wherever you go. If you believe in heaven, you know, I don't want to force my beliefs off on anyone, you know, I'm not that kind of person. I know my eyebrows need some attention paid to them. I really need to get them waxed, but there's no place open right now because of the coronavirus. I was going to be getting a Cool Band Edition mask in the mail, but my mom just informed me today that they had to give her $15 back because they can't mail it out from wherever they're at because of the coronavirus, which kind of sucks, but I understand at the same time, because you know there are not very many people traveling to and from places right now. And I do understand that, but it kind of bites because everyone else got theirs already, and I was like, okay, but you guys all got yours from the same place. So why couldn't mine come, you know? Mine's a little AC/DC one. I was like, what, really? Why did mine not show up? Or maybe they're just gonna surprise me with it tomorrow. I don't know. Be like cool if they did, or maybe they'll buy me one like it later. I'm sure they've got plenty of other places that have them. I might put some brow gel on this because I don't want this stuff to show up while his drill instructor and stuff are here. His drill instructor's my age. And all that stuff. And by the way, I know what it sounded like just a second ago when I said he's my age. I'm not crushing on him, by the way. He is married, and I would never do that to a married man, by the way. I am not that type of woman. And right now, frankly, I'm not interested in dating at all. Duh. What the hell's wrong with me? We'll worry about that when it's time for me to cross that bridge. Alright, now, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Mechanical Eyeliner for my eyeliner today. Basically, today is an all drugstore makeup tutorial, except for the eyeshadow. Nah, I'm not going to use the eyeliner from there because I don't like their eyeliner. I got a little Ulta Beauty eye kit I'm going to use for the eyeliner and the blush, or the eyeshadow and the blush, I mean. I love this. I love the eyeshadows and stuff from Ulta Beauty, but I do not love their eyeliner because I don't like the kind that you have to sharpen like a pencil. Personally, I mean, I don't hate all of them. I have one that I do like, but I'm not really, you know, too fond of it because I'm afraid of something getting in my eye. I don't know why I did this eyeliner before my eye makeup, because you know, it's not a liquid liner, and normally I just do that for my liquid liner that I love. It's my most favorite one to use on the daily. So, my foot's going numb, so give me a second. I was actually sitting on it. Ugh. I don't have very many comfortable positions to sit in on this couch anymore. I've actually gotten tired of sitting, in the same position every single day, so I'm trying to find a new way to sit. I wish I had a footstool for this couch. I used to, but they use it to change my baby nephew on when he's here, and I don't even want that on my bare feet because they don't put anything underneath him. I don't know why they don't put an old blanket underneath him that's machine washable or something, or a puppy pad, because we got a shit ton of puppy pads that have never been used. But it's not my place to tell them how to take care of him. I'm just saying, at least put a puppy pad underneath him. But like I said, it's not my place. I'm going to brush these down one more time and then put some clear brow gel on them to hold them in place for the day. Then I'm going to do my eye makeup with the Ulta Beauty stuff. And honestly, I've been loving Ulta Beauty's eye primer. I got this stuff back in December, and I love it. I'm starting on the new side today because this side is gross as hell, and I don't want to use the old side anymore. This is like $3. I can afford to get a new set. If I need one that bad here soon, but I don't think I will, because I don't use this every single day anymore because I'm usually in my own house. I don't go out as much during this time because of the coronavirus, and I don't really want to catch it, but I have been going out lately. Trying to get one. Try to fix this as much as possible without ruining it. You see, usually it's not that hard to get my brows to go down, but this side for some reason is being stubborn. Try to do this. Come on. Come on, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. I think it went down as much as it's gonna go. I guess I do need to use this every day to try and train it to go down more. Okay. Now I got to pick out my eyeshadow brushes, my blush brush, and then the one I use to prime my eyeshadow with, which is typically this one, but that's like stiff as a rock right now, so I think we're going to pick a different one today, because I have a buttload of them, clearly. I mean, this is not even half of them, I've got more somewhere. I think I'll use these for my eyeshadow, and I'll find a cheap one that I don't care about for my primer. It'll probably be this one, because no, this one's by Ulta Beauty. Actually, I got a bunch like this, so it might be this one. Look down in here before I make any final decisions. This one might be it. Okay, here we go. This one will work. I think I used these a long time ago, just one time. Because, I don't know. I don't remember using these Ulta Beauty brand eyeshadow brushes. But yeah, I've been using this primer, and I got another one brand new like it, and I got another, I think this is the same one. Hold on a minute, I'll try to get it out and show you. I think this one is tinted is the problem, and this one is not. This one's just bigger. Okay, this is a matte eye primer and it's nude, and this is the tinted eye primer in the color Champagne. So these are both in the color Champagne, and this one is just a nude one. But I actually have been using eye primer since I was a little girl, basically. If you consider the MAC Paint Pods eye primers, I use them a lot, and I've been giving them a break because of this. This is just hard to get out. I'm trying to help it out here without pushing too much out. Okay, so come on, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Okay. I had to place them there and then place some on my other eye. Come on, pop up. Oh, that's too much. I don't want to waste this stuff, even though this stuff is basically already a year old, you can say. So I got a feeling I won't use all this until next Christmas or the Christmas after, if we're all still here after this coronavirus. Which I plan to be, because I don't plan on letting that stuff die or kill me, because I don't plan on dying from a virus. But you know, I don't know what my life has in store for me. I do know that we plan on moving sometime because we are renovating our house. And I said sometime because my mom said an estimated 1 to 3 years from now we will be moving, but until then just stick with whatever hobbies you're doing to keep yourself occupied. I'm like, you know, I don't have any hobbies, but I guess I could gain some, because I always did want to learn the guitar. And she said, well, learn the guitar while we're here. Maybe you'll get that music career you want. I mean, you can't get it without learning, so that's what she said anyway. Sounds like my nephew's here. I just heard a baby scream. Great. Sounds like the sergeants are here too, because I just heard 2 unidentified car doors. I heard everyone come in before, so I already know that that might be them. I mean, I'm not going to cut the video off though, because I don't really care if I meet them, because I'm not the one that's got to deal with them for the next 4 years. I mean, I've already met one of them. Sorry about that. I'm not saying that to be rude, I'm just being totally honest. I don't care if I meet them, because I don't have to deal with them for the next 4 years. This little Ulta Beauty case actually does count as another caboodle case, because I have had this since Christmas, excuse me, and it is also a train case. A lot of these things are removable, but since I haven't used a lot of the products out of here, I'm not going to get rid of them until they're gone, because I actually like this stuff. It is a good brand in my mind, but that's just me talking. Okay, now I'm going to take this brush here, and I can just pull this pen out and show you. I'm going to take, let's see, this, I think this black color up here, the only black color in the whole case, really. I have to be careful with black though, because if it runs too much on my thing, then it could just get all over my eyelids, and I don't want that. So you do this here. You know, honestly, I feel like the disappointment child in my family, because I'm the only one that never wanted to be in the military. I've always wanted to be a guitar player or some form of a musician. I just never really discovered that I wanted to be a guitar player until about 2016 or 2015. No, it was 2016, because that was when I went to my first rock concert. Sorry, I was scratching my head. And, I just feel like the oddball of the group because of it. my mom told me, honey, it doesn't make you the oddball. Everyone has their own dreams, and everyone should be allowed to chase their own dreams. And I'm behind all of my kids no matter what their dreams are. But you have to realize that dreams are hard to chase. And I said, you think we don't know this? But if we don't chase them, how are we going to make them come true? But then I also think to myself at times, why try at times, you know? But then I also know if I don't try, then how am I going to know if I succeed? I could be as big as a lot of other rock bands out there. I could be as big as AC/DC, but nobody will ever be as big as AC/DC. I'm even saying that because I love them so much. They are my heroes, definitely. Definitely my heroes, because you've seen my room before. I don't have my AC/DC stuff out right now, and I'm so pissed off about that. I'm ashamed of myself, but I'll have to get over it because I can put it back out. I just have to figure out where I'm going to put it because I can't put it on these beautiful new walls in here. I guess I could take that stuff down from up there and put it up there and put it on my bookshelf and stuff because there's a lot of stuff up there that doesn't need to be up there anyways. Right now the next color I'm using is this color right here. It's like a beige color, tan color. It's this one right here. Anyway, and I'm using this brush for the crease. I know this eyeshadow primer actually looks like an eyeshadow, but I can't believe it's not, but I think it looks really good. I think I could pass that off as an eyeshadow, but I'm not going to try today because I think it might look stupid for today's look. Because today is more of a black outfit look with pink bottoms, like I'm wearing pink leggings right now. Right now we're gonna move on to the brow bone, as I call it. Well, a lot of people call it that, but I used to call it my lid, but this is just my lid right here. Okay, now I have not really decided on a color for that, so I think I'm just going to go with my gut and go for let's see. I think I'm going to go for this color right here, this peach-like pink. I think that is my favorite one out of this one. Because, ooh, shit, sorry. I'm just going to put it back in here now because we're done with this. I have nothing else to put this in, otherwise I probably would just throw this whole damn thing away or sell this little thing because it's not in bad condition, believe it or not. Then I think to myself, if we vacation somewhere, I could just take it with me, and I could use the stuff out of this little, these little tins instead of taking my good stuff with me and just leave my good stuff behind. Then I also think, what if we have a repeat of South Carolina and I lose everything that I like really like, my everyday must-haves. I would probably still bring those with me in a little case separately. But then I also had to remind myself that this is just stuff, I can always replace it. The thing I would be most worried about is losing my cat, even though she survived the first fire. that's okay. Because we're not going to think like that today. We're going to have a good day. Okay, let's push this back down in there. Come on, get in there. I think I did that evenly. If not, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be seen by hardly anybody. I'm not really going to leave my room, but maybe to greet a few people I've never met. And I'm not even going to care what they think, because I might only meet these people once in my life. I already met the one guy once, so this will be like the second time he's seen me. And both times I was already fully dressed and ready for the day, but it was like early in the morning the first time, so I wasn't even ready for the whole day yet. Now I'm just going to use the other side blush. I did love this because it had the blush and the eyeshadow in it. Nah. Actually, I done said I was going to use the L'Oreal powder as a blush, but I'm actually afraid to see how that's going to look, because it might be a little too dark for me. But we're going to see, I guess. It doesn't hurt to look. And if it does turn out too dark, I can just break out something else to lighten it up. Okay, so my favorite blush brush is this $1 Billion Brushes fan brush. I had 2 of these, which I would not have sold the other one. But the first thing I'm going to do is apply the mascara, finally. Maybelline Great Lash. Gonna regret buying this today because this was like $5 and I had only one $20 bill left. And I kind of wish I would not have spent it, because I don't think I'm going to get anything tomorrow for my birthday, but because my family claims that they don't have a lot of money right now, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that now. I only have like $15 or $16 left out of that $190 I had left, which is not like me, because even in South Carolina I would not have had that much money saved up from my allowance. And I would get probably like, I don't know if I have this estimated right, but if I do, then that's great. If not, then whatever. I would get probably about $50 or $100 a week for allowance, and I know a lot of kids are thinking that right now when I just said that. You're lying. Actually, no, I'm not, because my family was well-to-do at one point. We weren't really rich. What the hell's wrong with me? And no, I'm not on anything, by the way. We just were well-to-do because we had a way to manage money. Mom and Dad both worked. All 5 of my older siblings worked, but they didn't all live at home. It was mainly just me, my one brother, and my other brother, but my one brother moved out when he was 18. I have 3 brothers and 2 older sisters, so there are 6 of us in total. I was the accident child, so I was the only one born in actual Beaufort. The rest were born in Sumter. And that's why I came along and was born in Beaufort. Anyway, I didn't work. I've never really worked. I just ran errands for neighbors. And that was pretty much it. Well, then I'm trying to apply it with this incredibly tiny wand. So the only thing I don't like about this is that really tiny wand. That's it. But I otherwise actually love this mascara. I think we all had this as a kid growing up at one point. If you wore makeup, you probably seen it in your mom's collection, or you probably had it at one point when you first started wearing makeup or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I know I did. I had it on multiple occasions. But this is probably going to be my final time buying it. Of course, I don't know. I'm only going to be 22 tomorrow, so we don't know for sure. Thought about buying the one with the black cap today just to see what it does any differently. But I thought, nah, we'll just go with the traditional looking one, so. Right now, I'm gonna clean off the tube, even though it doesn't really look that way. It looks pretty clean. I still clean it off because even though it was like a $5 mascara, I'm still gonna clean it off because it's a habit I've gotten into. It's a good habit to get into. And it'll save you a shit ton of money on mascara. I think this is one of the ones that I actually did have as a kid that I did have to learn how to clean the tube off of. Because I remember opening my mascara one day and it would not, open. And I discovered that it had gotten so clumpy on the inside that it was just so bad. The lid was stuck shut, pretty much. I was like really pissed off because I had to go buy a new one right then and there because I didn't have one. Okay, now we're gonna put this up. Oh my god, that just got on my hands. Now we're just gonna have to put this in my mascara bag, which I already did. We're gonna take this blush brush and this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the color in 6.5 Golden Beige. We're gonna try and make this into a blush, but I feel like this is gonna fail. But we're gonna try it anyway. Okay, so let's go. Just gonna like accent the cheeks a little bit with this, like that. Now you see, not too much. And you see, it kind of like did that there, and I don't know if it did it over here because my vision's all screwed up, but I think it did. So I think we're good. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna put on my lips. Yeah, set this in place first with my. I'm gonna do my NYX setting spray because this is almost empty, and I just want to get it out of my way. It's the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. It is the long-lasting setting spray. I've had this for about 2 years now, and it is just now getting to be empty, so here we go. I think it's empty now. You know what? Bye-bye. Fuck it, I don't care. Now we're gonna take this makeup wipe and also remove the foundation off my lips. Okay. I'm gonna take this off my clothes because it doesn't really matter, because I don't think I'm gonna get lipstick on my shirt. Now if I do, that's a problem, because I might actually just use a lipstick or something else. I haven't decided yet. You put everything up real quick while I decide. I think I'm gonna go with this Bare Minerals Gen Nude Lip Gloss, because it's just something that I'm feeling today. It feels like it matches my vibe today. I expected this to be quick, not this long, but can't really change what I already did. And this is how I look. I know I don't look amazing, but this is the best I could do with what I have, because I don't have very many new options. I know my neck is very pale. It is now 3:27 p.m. Thank you for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Please know I do more than just makeup tutorials. I know this probably looks like a mask, but I don't really care, okay? We'll change it later. Alright, bye.